What is up, crew? Okay, it's been a minute. And I know each time it's been a minute, I come back and say it's been a minute and that I'm going to do better about it being a minute, but life happens. So let's get into this. Paula Deen. What is we going to do with Paula Deen? Okay, let me say this. My problem with Paula Deen was not the N-word. It just wasn't. With that accent, pretending like your grandmama knew how to cook all them foods, which I'm going to come back to because that's going to be the main point of this video. Surely you knew, like I knew, that Paula Deen was using the N-word. I mean, let's just be for real. And I'm from Georgia, so let's not pretend or play games here. We knew that. But what has always been my problem with Paula Deen? Let me come back, because we gotta address that N-word situation right quick. Y'all know good and damn well. This is for you Negro apologists out there. Y'all know good and damn well that the way Paula Deen uses the N-word and has been using the N-word is not the same as the way any rapper, Junebug, Ray, Pookie and them use the N-word. So don't play that game. Don't play that game. Don't get caught up in that game because it's bullshit. Because y'all know there's a major difference. It just is. I'm not trying to justify them using it, as in the rappers and Pookie and them. But there is a major difference. And to pretend like there is not is disingenuous. And that means that we can't have a real conversation. Because obviously you're not admitting some things to yourself that need to be admitted before we can have a conversation about that. It is not the same. Don't get wrapped up in that. Don't allow that to come into your thinking. Don't allow that to deflect from the real situation of racism in America. Because that's what needs to be addressed. I just want to say that. Let's just throw that out there and get that out of the way. It's not the same. And to say that you bullshit yourself, and then when you come to me with that, you bullshitting me, and I just have no respect for you, and we can't have no real conversation. Okay? That's out of the way. But let's go back to the real problem with Paula Deen. The real problem with Paula Deen, which has always been my problem before any of this came up, was the damn recipes. The way her ass would be cooking recipes, talking about her grandmama's recipe. Now y'all know damn well Paula Deen's grandmama didn't know how to cook no red velvet cake. Red velvet cake is not her grandmama's recipe. Now I'm just going to say that. The recipes came from the help that maybe gave Paula's grandmama the recipe, or the slaves. That's where it came from. Fannie Mae and them. That's where it came from. So that was always my problem, because I knew that was bullshit. And since I knew that was bullshit, I knew some more bullshit was gonna come with it. Until Paula damn Deen does right and tell the truth about them damn recipes and where they came from, then I don't have nothing else to say about nothing else, because that is the real problem. The fried corn, the collard greens, the fried chicken. No, the help. That's where the recipes came from, and that's what we need to talk about our shit being stolen and other folks grabbing our shit and acting like it's their own. It is not. Paula, the recipes came from Fannie Mae and them. They came from the damn help. Hopefully there was a Millie somewhere around back in there to fix your grandma a pie for stealing her damn recipe, claiming it as her own. That is the real damn problem. That Fannie Mae and them are not getting credit for the damn red velvet cake. That has always been my problem with Paula Deen. And y'all can act like y'all don't know what the hell I'm talking about. But let's go into it. Because Paula Deen admitted, I'm going to put a clip to her admitting about her family owning slaves. Because they had a conversation yesterday with a lady trying to say, well, this white lady, well, how do we know that she owned slaves? You know, I'm from the South and our family didn't, and not that many Southern families own slaves. And I was like, bitch, are you serious? And then she wanted to throw numbers at me, and y'all know how I feel about numbers. I said, what we not going to do, this is what we're not going to do, is we're not going to take the word of the South on its numbers of who owns slaves. Because even the slave count ain't right, since we were considered 3/5 of a human being anyway. So for you to try to put up any numbers to me about who owns slaves and how many, and not as many owned as you thought. What? Try that with somebody else, boo. Because what you got right here is a black woman raised in a black family of black folks that really like themselves and that's educated. So when you come to me, you got to come right. You can't come with bullshit to me. So anyway, the video, which you can look at for yourself, Paula pretty much said, she admits that her family owned slaves. Now the thing about it in the video, she says that her dad, her grandfather, was it was one of them. It ain't that far from her. He was either grandfather or great grandfather. Had workers. I just need for you to soak that in for a minute. She called the slaves workers. And supposedly, after the Civil War, he was so devastated because the workers were gone that he killed himself. And the way she told it was like she was trying to garner sympathy for his ass. And I was like, boo, that ain't the way to present it. First of all, let's get honest about the word workers. Let's you be honest about what was happening here. And then maybe we can kind of feel your vibe a little bit. Not really, but we'll try to pretend along with you because you know it's your family and it may be a little sad point. But as long as you calling them workers, we can't even sympathize with you. Not even in a little bit. Not even in the least. So she says he was so devastated because before the war, he had 35, or was it 38? It was a whole bunch of them, though. Workers, slaves, working for him. And after that, they were gone. Yes, because they were fucking free. They were supposed to be gone. She acted like they filled out a job application and shit and had some benefits. Some major benefits and were cooling out and had vacation time and stuff, and all of that. No, they were slaves, Paula. You can't even say that. So we know that her family did own slaves. So since we know that her grandmama stole the damn recipes. Now I'm just gonna, I don't even know how else to put it to y'all. That's just the way it is. And then if you finish looking at the video, this is going on off into something else because I had to mention this. She says how she has a friend named Hollis who's like a son to her. And that he is blacker than a chalkboard. People, let me... If the workers comment hadn't pissed me off so bad, do know that when she said some black man was darker than a chalkboard, do know that the steam started right. I was like, I'm on camera. I'm a celebrity and I'm getting punked, obviously. I don't even know I'm a celebrity but obviously I'm getting damn punked. Because this heifer just said that some black person, a man at that, who black men are already going through a lot, is blacker than a damn chalk. Now, you know them fighting words in our community when we say it among our own damn selves, much less her white ass sitting up doing an interview. And then she says to him, hold up, you got to watch the video because you can't even make this stuff up, people. You cannot make the shit up. She says, Hollis, come on over here. I'm from Georgia. I can't even do the accent that well. Hollis, come on over here. We couldn't see you because you was standing next to that chalkboard and you about as black as a chalk. I said, and then his black ass, Mr. Chalkboard, walks over to her and he's all happy to be there and shit. Hey, Paula, what? She introduces him, gives her little spiel about how she loves him to death and can't live without him and would do anything for him and he would do anything for her. Then his black ass kisses her kisses her ass on the cheek. And I thought I was going to need high blood pressure medication. I just was like, is this 2013? Because this can't be 2013. I don't know. But let me say this. Because I'm human. We all human. Everybody is redeemable at the end of the day. And I do know that. Has she done anything better than anybody else or worse than anybody else? Probably not. We all have done some shit, myself included. But the shit is what it is. So we not going to pretend like it's not what it is. And that's all I'm saying. That's all. That's all I'm saying. I just need for her to give credit what credit is due for them damn recipes. Because your grandmama ain't came up with no recipe for the goddamn red velvet cake. And until you do right by the damn field and house Negroes back in the day, my ancestors, and give us credit, give them credit for they shit, Paula, everything you gonna touch gonna crumble. That's all I got to say. And I'm putting the Whoopi Goldberg color purple fingers on that ass. Yes. Atlanta sisters in the building. And I'm out. We'll talk again soon. You have a good day.